Take a moment and close your eyes. Listen to the calmness of the earth. Do you feel the wind blowing through your hair? Feel the warm summer sun beating down on your face? Do you hear the birds chirping as the dawn arrives as the new day? I will be teaching you about Native American music and dance. We will be looking at the role music plays, instruments that are used in music and dance combined, and history of dances. So first we'll go through the music. Music plays a very important role in the lives of Native Americans. Music plays an important part in ceremonies and celebrations, but it is also used for explaining the tribe's history or to ask spirits for luck, to solve a problem, or to heal the sick. Ceremonies are public and private depending on what they are for. The public ceremonies anyone may attend, but the private ceremonies only the participants are allowed to be in attendance. Next, flag songs are part of a religious ceremony for fallen veterans, and it is to remember them and keep them alive. Songs consist of repeated patterns. A section of music is thus repeated to create a whole verse. Songs from different tribes vary. The Northwest will contain patterns, while songs from the Great Basin contain paired phrases. Many songs are made up of vocables, which are sounds made by the voice that don't have a specific meaning. Vocables from different tribes will display a general meaning of that particular tribe. Next, we will move on to the instruments. The main sound source of Native Americans is the voice. Most often, the male voice is the most prominent. Most of the songs are sung by males, solo, men in a group, or men supported by women singers. Most songs include percussion instruments such as bells attached to the dancer's feet, gourd rattles, or small handheld drums. The word drum refers to the dozen men striking the instrument in unison, and also the drum as the instrument itself. Flutes are also made by hand and used during the ceremonies. Next, dances. Dances have always been significant in the lives of Native Americans as a solemn duty to their tribe and also as amusement for others to watch. Many of the dances played an important role in ceremonies, but also giving thanks, successive hunts, and harvests. Some purposes of the dances were to express prayer for the victory and give thanks to the Great Spirit. Today, dance continues to be an important part of Native American culture. The dances tend to be tribal specific, and they will speak in their native language. Depending on the specific dance, some ceremonies are held private, so only the participants are allowed in attendance. Now we'll go through the regalia, men and women. There are different regalia for men and women. Men wear belts, bustles made of crow feathers with braided grass tucked into the belt. Women's regalia are made of cloths with several rows of rolled snuff cans or rolled metal, which is sewn across the dress on the blouse and repeated on the skirt. The metal cones will create a jingling sound as the dancer moves. Next, the gourd dance. The gourd dance was once known to coincide with a powwow. The dance is performed by men, but women can participate by dancing in place behind the men and outside the circular area. The dance is simply lifting your heels with the beat of the drum and shaking their gourd rattles. Now we will move to our activity. So using the laptops in class, students will Google a Native American dance. They will take note to the regalia that is worn by the men and the women. They will also note the roles that men and women play in the dance. The students will write a group paper on what they notice while also noting the tribe that is performing in the dance. Students will also identify the elements that were contained in the dance, such as instruments and the music that is played. So I hope you have learned a lot about music and dance, and I thank you for listening.